this week's episode of Thicc and Tired with Courtney Cass. Hi, Corinne.
Hello.
How
Welcome
was your
back.
week, honey?
It was good. It wasn't too bad. It was kind of hectic.
Why?
Because
What do you
there
have to
was
do?
like, I have to work and do everything. I'm like a podcast editor, a podcaster, a bridal stylist, an owner,
Literally.
content
A wife, a
creation,
mom.
a wife, a mom, and those probably are my shittiest jobs. Like I do the shittiest at
Don't
those
tell
two.
Gianna. No, you don't. Stop.
Probably.
I have no patience.
I'm
I wouldn't be able to edit
neglectful.
this shit. I just come in here and I start yapping.
But I mean,
I could never. I just don't have the patience. I can't. I have to get my nails done after the podcast today, and I'm dreading just sitting there.
really?
I cannot, because I'm thinking about all the other things I could be doing.
Yeah. So speaking of, my nail broke twice already, and I'm really upset about it.
Mine did
And I
too.
want to go and get my nails done. Where are you going?
I'm going tonight to Be Polished in Babylon, right down the block from my house. So literally, I walk there.
Are they like amazing?
I could walk there, but I don't.
Yeah, and that's dumb.
Well, my girl left. My girl Kim left.
Oh my god.
She texts me. We talk in Korean. I go to the Google Translate and I talk to her in Korean because I'll show you. She got fired, and I'm very fucking upset
So
about
does
it.
she not speak any English?
She doesn't speak any English.
Okay. Wait, why'd she get fired?
I don't know, but it's like really upsetting. So we have like conversations going back and forth in Korean. See?
I thought all these businesses were like families. I don't know why. I always think that.
See, look, this is me and her conversation in Korean.
Wow.
Like I do Google Translate. But sometimes
Are you afraid that it's going to translate something
sometimes
incorrectly?
I do go back and do it from Korean to English. I'm like, I'm not telling her to like throw a rabbit out in the middle of the street. Like like sometimes it translates fucking weird, but it gets the point across. So she messaged me and saying I'm not with Be Polished anymore, and then I get a text message. Because listen, I tip well.
Yeah.
I tip
too.
well because
I'm weird with that.
I'm in the service industry,
Yeah.
and they work very hard, and you know, like you have to deal with probably like the twattiest of twats, and I'm like, I'm gonna take care of you if you know whatever. So like when I walk in, I'm like, oh, I'll give you your massage because I can't just sit there. You have to do something. Like
So you get the massage when you go?
I have to.
I never do.
No,
I've gotten it like twice.
like a 40-minute massage because if they don't, because if I'm sitting there and I'm like not. Like,
you like close your eyes? Are
Yeah,
you,
I
like,
close my
really
eyes. I love
into
every
it?
minute of it. Of course I do.
Really?
Some people I'm like, don't fucking come near me, bitch. And she comes near me, I'm like, fuck. And there was like 20 more minutes. I'm like, I guess so, Doreen.
So our girls come at my place. They come up to you and they're like, "Oh, do you want a massage? A free massage?" And then, but then you have to like tip her, and it's 5 minutes.
Mine's
And
not.
then if you want more, you
Yeah, you
pay.
can pay.
I think you pay. I think it's $1 a minute.
I don't know what it is. All I know is that like I really have to not do this.
Well, what
but,
do you
like,
pay her?
I don't remember because like I'll walk out like gel, fill in, a pedicure, and a massage. Like I'm spending like $2 something, and then on top of that I give cash tip, like a good tip. And Kim was my girl. Like I used to.
So
try
you're
to,
probably if you're getting a 40-minute massage, you're probably paying $4.
Right.
I'm almost positive it's $1 a minute.
and they yell, and then the reason why I don't like this one, the reason why I don't like the person that's doing my nails now because I like fucking get them down. I don't want to look at my nails and see that. Like I want them as fucking short as possible.
Really?
I hate long nails. When I put my contacts in the morning, I can't I'm like, I just
can't
don't like them
function.
long. And then I don't have to go back as frequent. Like I want them down. I want to like bleed. I want my toenails to bleed. I want them to cut fucking so short that I see blood. I tell them that I laugh and they're like, ha ha ha. I'm like, no bitch, like fucking cut my fucking
Do you
nails.
see my facial
I don't
expression?
care. Cause I have no fucking patience. I can't I have to I'm dreading it. And Rob's like, you get a break. You get a break to yourself. I'm like, bitch. I'm like, I don't like sitting there for 2 hours.
But okay, I'm not huge on like sitting there too. Like when I get my lashes, my nails, my hair, but it depends on like where I'm going. Like I talk to my lash girl, my hair girl. Like I talk to all of them, the hair guy. But like when I go to get my nails, I really don't talk to him. So like this is me getting my nails done. I swear to God.
No.
And I'm just like, and then I'm like, I think I'm getting dizzy. Like as he. And then I start thinking, what if I pass out in the chair? Like, are they talking about, like, so many things go through my head because I'm not talking to anybody.
So you're like overthinking.
I'm like totally overthinking the whole process.
So we're having mental
and then
breakdowns.
The girls will come over and be like, oh, do you want massage? And I go, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But because they hurt.
I
like-
love it. I used to go to
like,
another
really
place.
in there.
I had Carmen and she had like hands of steel and I loved it. Like I want to be sore the next day. Unless don't fucking touch me. Anyway. So you know what I was thinking
What were you thinking?
the other day? Or was it a post that someone posted something? I don't know how to say it. I don't like when people say, oh, this dress flatters you. We should get something that flatters you.
Yes. Well, that's like the F word. That's like the worst word that you can use nowadays, especially in the plus size community.
Is that a thing?
They don't want, people don't want you to say flattering. And if you do, that means you're completely out of touch, basically.
Right, because who are you to tell someone, like, if they feel good, we're not here to tell you what flatters you.
Yeah, so we've gotten this a lot lately on our Instagram account, which is crazy. Because people will always be like, why do you allow... Okay, so I don't know, everyone out in podcast world knows Abby Bible. She was in our store. She got her dresses with us. Great. Amazing girl, super sweet, fun. Like, the appointment was amazing. So her reel got like a ton of views, tons of views, tons of comments, rightly so. The girl's, she's an influencer. A lot of people, I was reading through the reviews just the other day, like the little posts and stuff and the comments, and a lot of people were like, why did you allow her to try on these dresses that were like tight on her? And I'm like, and then a couple of people were literally, I swear to God, you can go read the post. A couple of people said, I would never shop in your store because I'm afraid of what you would let me leave like. Basically, in a nutshell. Like, you're doing a disservice to women. You're allowing them to just buy. Do I come to your home and be like, your house is decorated ugly? Like, how dare you? Should I stand in Home Goods when you're buying that ugly fucking throw blanket that doesn't match your orange curtains and be like, you shouldn't buy that? Like, do you go at the Home Goods cash register and say, she let me buy this?
I do, yeah. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Fucking kidding. I've never been to Home Goods. Anyway.
What?
I've never been to Home Goods.
Hold on.
No, I've never been in a Home Goods. I've never. I don't like shopping. Anyway, wait, go back to this.
Okay, I'm going back.
It isn't, and we can talk about that. Then you can rip me apart because I know I see it in your fucking eyes. It is not our job to tell people what they can or cannot wear.
It is absolutely not our job.
If someone is comfortable in a form-fitting gown and they think they look amazing and they're beautiful and they are happy and they love it, wear that fucking form-fitting gown.
100%. If you feel,
it doesn't matter.
If you want to rock that dress, you should be able to rock the dress.
100%.
The idea,
it's all deflection. It's all fucking
100%.
deflection.
Yeah, and
really
we've talked about this a couple times on the podcast. This one,
but it's very important.
With the flattering thing, really hit home a little bit because I was like, how many people in that one post, and me and Gianna do the mother-daughter ones, and they say it all the time, that's not flattering on her. Yeah. Okay, who are you?
Who are you?
Because if you look at the post and look at like all the comments, let's say they're split 50-50. Yeah. Half the people are like, oh my God, she looks beautiful in that dress. And the other half are like, that's disgusting. That's not flattering.
Literally.
Who are you to say? Because the person that just posted after you is like, she looks beautiful in it. Yeah. So it just shows that everyone has like a different vision of like what beauty is and like what they think looks attractive or stylish or whatever it is. And like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, what is wrong with these people?
Body dysmorphia is real.
I have it backwards, so it's
It is fucking real. No, you don't. You have it perfectly. You have it perfectly.
I just don't. I'm like, I feel like, do you feel like that though?
No, I don't.
You don't care?
No.
Yeah. Like, you'll wear things that make you feel good. And if you didn't want to wear them, then that's your decision.
100%. Right. I just wouldn't wear it. Like, whatever makes me feel happy.
Yeah. But so this girl is in our store and she's shopping for her wedding dress, and I'm supposed to stand there and tell her, I'm sorry, or any girl for that matter, any bride that comes in, you want me to stand there and tell this bride, oh, I'm so sorry. You have a belly, so you probably shouldn't try on any fitted gowns.
Everyone that comments on those posts are, like disgusting. I said again, like late, like not even mid-age. It's like it's unfortunate. It's like older females who grew up in the Slim Fast, Jenny Craig, trim spa era.
Yeah, there are some that are younger. Yes, there are some, but they're just almost like brainwashed. So
and 100%, and they just want to see curvier woman in a full sleeved. Yes. Like, that's what they want, that dress on them, because that's what they
want them to be completely covered up. I don't want to see any of your body parts protruding. Don't show your arms, don't show your belly, don't show your butt, don't show anything. And the fact that like anyone anywhere would even remotely say to someone, this looks so flattering on you, or let me show you what looks flattering on you,
I would never
is an absolute insult.
If a bride walks in, and person. Even if it's not even a plus size, even if it's like mid-size, or even if it's a tinier body, if they let me show you what's flat, like, fuck off. Like, you can wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's how it should always
Tell
be.
me what you envision. I always ask the brides when they come in here. Tell me what you're envisioning for your wedding. What do you see yourself? What do you see yourself wearing? Do you see yourself wearing a fitted gown? Do you see yourself wearing, you know, an A-line, a ball gown? Like, what is it that you see? And tell me, and I will pull accordingly.
Right.
You know, I love when girls are like, let me try on all the different silhouettes so they can really see. Because some girls will come in and say,
some they'll come in jaded and be like, oh, I can't wear that. But then they put it on like, holy shit.
And I'm like, Chloe, you have the perfect hourglass figure or perfect figure to wear a fitted gown.
Yeah.
And again, I hate saying that too, but some girls are like, again, like thinking, I can't wear that.
Because that's what society
but they
tells them.
Anyone can wear it. It doesn't matter what your silhouette is. Anyone can wear it. But there's girls that come in and they say, I can't wear that. I'm like, of course you can.
I remember when I used to be on the floor, some girls that came in here were like broken.
There's a lot of
like,
girls.
totally,
and I feel bad. It's sad. It's really sad.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm going to be back on the floor tomorrow for
I
our first
know.
Dream Dress Bride. That's going to be so much fun.
It's so crazy.
I'm so excited.
It is.
I can't wait to beat
exciting.
you and have her pick my dress because I'm going to. In 30 minutes.
My selling rate is
flat.
my selling rate's pretty high this month. So
what was my selling rate when I used to work here?
I don't know, like 4% or something.
Jenna, why are you fucking smiling? Fuck off.
Just tell my daughter to fuck off.
Why are you smiling, John?
Because she's laughing at her mother.
Okay.
Because she's funny.
Because she's a joke.
I'm going to go back and find your selling rate.
Go back and find I want to know right now.
Oh my God. All right, let's see.
I was selling those dresses like hotcakes. Speaking of hotcakes.
I wonder how to do that.
What the fuck is going on with the fires? Oh, Gianna knows. Gianna is like, oh, hold on.
Oh, Gianna, wait, you got her selling rate already?
No.
Is there a parade outside?
I don't know. It's
Question.
crazy. Here, associate reports. We'll see how it is.
Did you see the fire at Bridal Reflections?
Did I see the... Yes, I did.
How fucking sad and awful.
Very sad. I'm so happy that, like, nobody was hurt, though, and that none of the dresses, like, bridal dresses were...
No, but also, like, wait, first of all, tell me my fucking selling rate, then we'll get into
It
this.
takes me a second. Hold on here.
What are you looking at, Bridal Live?
Yeah, of course. When did you work here? 2019?
I don't remember.
I'll just do from 2019 to now.
I don't think I was here in 2019. Was I?
It doesn't matter. Let's see.
No, because that was COVID. I want to know. Oh, well, no, I really started after COVID.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Are you looking it up, John?
No, you didn't. You were here before COVID, Cassidy. You stopped after COVID.
Well, I stopped after I had a child.
Yeah, you stopped in...
I never stopped. I just scaled back.
So your overall closing rate was 62%.
That's great, no?
That's very...
It's not that
decent.
great, actually. I'm going to beat that.
You think you're going to beat that?
I don't like that at all. That's just a little bit over half. Basically, it is half, and that's not right. Is that really what it was?
It depends on how many, like... So while you were here, you took like 72 brides.
Do you hear my stomach growling?
I do. No.
Is that a lot? So how many did I sell from those?
It's hard because I don't know when exactly you left, and I know like you went out and then COVID, so it's hard to say like how many years that's based off of.
That doesn't seem like a lot. Anyway.
Well, you only worked on weekends for a little bit.
That's true, right? Because I had a full-time job.
That's right.
Fires.
Yeah.
That was
let's
scary.
Get back to that. It was very
also,
scary.
Also, I have to say, I know for a fact that I don't think any orders were affected.
No orders were affected. They actually went on, which the news needs to calm down.
News 12, News 12, we all know that I love News 12 and I love Eric Cole, but sit the fuck down.
It's not just them though. There were actual people going on there and like spreading and like saying things, but like the news stations were saying like their
yes.
captions.
Hold on, I'll find it.
And I know it's like, okay, you're pulling people in, but let me just say this. This isn't NBC. This is a local station. Anyone that knows Bridal Reflections, which is a well-known bridal shop,
Wait,
they've been in business for what, over 50 years or
Yes.
something? So anyone's going to be like, oh my God, there was a fire at Bridal Reflections. I'm opening up this article.
Literally, brides panic over. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no one was going to be like, oh, what's Bridal Reflections? It's a household name. Like, are you kidding me?
Right.
And good for freaking them. 50-something years. Congrats.
Right. Congratulations, Bridal Reflections. But that's scary.
And scary that you had the fire. But I'm saying, like, 50
Yes.
years, that's freaking impressive.
It is impressive. And how many
it's a
shops?
family
They have
business.
one and
They
it's a
have
family
3.
business.
That's a family business.
So they have New York City, they have Car Place, and Massapequa. I read that they're going to be operating out of the Car Place one, the Massapequa one, which is fine.
Yeah. Not that far.
No, thank God
Listen,
everyone's
people
okay.
travel for their dresses. It doesn't matter.
And you should.
But yeah.
Thank
It's
God
like the Bridal Reflections is like the OG.
It is the OG.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, it's sad that happens to them.
Right,
know.
but everyone also like leave them you're like, even if
your
God
dresses
forbid,
are fine. They said, I think one of the owners, actually, I think both of the owners that are currently owning it,
yeah,
went on and like I saw like posts,
right?
Not posts,
you know how
but
many
like in the post them being like, you know, we understand everyone's concern. Nobody's bridal gowns were affected. It wasn't in that area. Wherever they store the gowns, that's not where it was.
Inundated with.
Oh my God. Listen, when we had the fire in Sayville, that fire didn't even come this way. And we were being bombarded with phone calls.
You know what?
People panic.
Let me tell everyone out there.
This
is why we do not keep orders. We cannot. If you're getting married in 2026,
come get your dress.
Come get your dress.
Come get your dress.
And that's why you don't. Let's just say you come in as a bride and you're getting married in 2026, right?
Yes.
You won't place the order for the dress till it gets a little bit closer.
No,
right?
so we do place the order, but we fudge their date, and then I will just push the date closer to the wedding.
Right.
So the designer will ship it closer.
Got it.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day when we used to charge people a fee to keep your dress here.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
First of all, we don't have the fucking room. Like, hello. There's 600, 800. How many fucking dresses are on the showroom floor?
Like 6 and change,
right.
Probably.
And then back, our storage isn't that big, but God forbid something...
No, our storage is small.
Right. God forbid something happens here. Bring it. Oh, I don't want...
It's a nightmare.
But I don't want...
It would be a literal nightmare.
Take it and bring it to your
yeah. When people come in and they fight me on it, I'm like, listen, I'm being honest with you.
That fight you on it?
I'm like...
Risky.
It's very risky.
Because we can't control what happens here.
People will come in and they'll be like, oh, I don't understand why you can't hold my dress if I pay you.
No one understands anything.
And I'm like, okay, well, and I explain to them, I'm like, listen, I have a coffee shop on one side. They make they make food. They have little ovens. They have a whole, God forbid.
Right.
And then I have on the other side, I have the Greek restaurant.
Yep.
It's the
delicious. Oh, we should get that for lunch today.
I love Greek. We should go over there and eat. It's so cute over
Road
there.
trip.
Road trip.
Put our GoPros on and watch her eat our gyros.
Anyway. So yeah, so I'm like, just take your dress.
Take your fucking dress.
When they fight me, I'm like, all right, look, you know, I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place because I know, like in my head, I'm like, this is so not, like, just take your dress with you.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, one woman had asked me, it was just a couple weeks ago. She goes, well, I don't understand. She goes, aren't you insured? Yes, I am insured. Of course I'm insured. I'm insured up. My
up
insurance
your ass.
is so expensive. It's ridiculous. But here's the thing. If something happens, so I'll get the money for the insurance.
Great.
And it'll cover everything, and I could give out refunds accordingly. I can't get you a dress.
No, bitch.
And by the time that insurance money kicks in and I would get anything or see anything, because they'd have to do there would be like a whole big process.
God, it's like arson
I wouldn't
investigation,
even see, it would be after your wedding most likely. So then what? Because the girls that are in the back, your wedding is now. Your wedding is in like a couple of months or 4 months or whatever it is, 5 months. So.
But also, anything could literally happen.
Anything.
Squirrels.
Oh.
Getting in.
That's crazy.
And we've talked about this on last podcast, but for people that are just tuning in right now,
yeah,
Corinne,
just pick up your dresses.
Let me just tell you, during COVID, Corinne's home. And it's funny now, but when it happened, it wasn't funny. Corinne gets a phone call, and it was during COVID. No one was around. Corinne gets a phone call from like a jogger in Sayville. He was out for like a power walk. Sees the number in the old shop, calls the number. He's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm taking a walk in Sayville, and there's a squirrel chewing on one of your dresses in your fucking window.
Yeah.
And you were like, what?
I was like, what? I think he left it on the voicemail.
On the voicemail. Corinne goes in to the shop. Or what happened?
We went on the camera. I'm not going in a shop with the squirrel.
So Corinne goes on the camera and you see it, right?
Yes. We saw the squirrel and we were like.
You called it.
I was like, oh my God. What do we do?
I thought she was.
We tried to catch it.
When she called me, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what, bitch? I'm like, I'm like, okay. You're
and
like,
it's
no,
COVID,
Cassidy.
so no one can
It is
really.
Literally, it is bad. I remember it was my first time back in the shop after COVID. I just wanted to go in there. I walked in. The squirrel came in from the roof because the last building that we were in, it was a fucking disaster. Came in from the roof, must have cut its little squirrel nose on a chandelier.
Yeah, it fell.
Blood splattered on our blood. Literally, like I remember
blood everywhere.
We had to go through each dress and pick out the blood because imagine coming in like, oh, I'm gonna try a dress on, and you look down like, what is this fucking blood? Blood. He was trying to nibble and getting out of places. Dresses were ripped. Dresses had like squirrel feces on it. When I walked in, there was also peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the floor. So I thought, I'm like, what was he fucking catering to his goddamn
They were trying to catch him,
friends?
but they couldn't. It took them I think it was like 2 or 3 days to catch him.
So 2 or 3 days worth of damages in this. Yeah. It was fucking terrible.
But that we don't know like how much damage he did from the get-go, but that's how much he did. Like, that's how much he did total. So we don't know how long the squirrel's in there. We never had the video of him. I don't remember if we had the video of him falling out of the ceiling. Because the problem was he was too small, so the camera didn't pick him up.
And the squirrel survived. Everyone just know that.
Yes, the squirrel did survive. We did not kill him.
But tell them how much money in damages.
It was $86,000, I think, in retail. And it was COVID, and we had only opened up a year and a half prior to that.
What?
So it ruined like 56 gowns, I think it was.
Insane.
It was a lot. Like, I was Corinne, like, oh my God.
And then Corinne had, I'll never forget it. Like, you know, time went by. It was like it was traumatic and really upsetting.
It was very traumatic.
But now we can like laugh about it. But like, I remember when things started to lighten up and we're like, okay, we're fine. You put a squirrel statue on the front desk.
There's still a squirrel in the window, a little one. That's our store mascot. We love Squirrel.
Yeah. No.
Because honestly, if it wasn't for that squirrel, then we wouldn't be where we are today.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we love that little guy.
That squirrel changed our little... That squirrel changed the whole trajectory.
Right. So if you're out there eating your nuts, little guy, we love you so much.
Eating your nuts.
Don't fucking come back and visit, though. We don't want
No, we don't care about you.
Fuck off.
Just get out of here.
All right, so it's not our job to tell you what you do when you do not look flattering, and you come in here. It's a safe space. If you want to try on a fitted gown and society has told you not to, they can go fuck themselves. We will pull fitted gown for you.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to be like, listen, I'll go, we've made Curvy Godmothers, to get back to that situation. Oh. We've made Curvy Godmothers being like, if you have this body type, you know, and you want to look taller, you can wear this type of gown, you can wear that. Yes. But it's not our job to tell you.
Right.
What you can and cannot wear based on your body type.
And that's on the other foot, though, like I've had brides that are in smaller bodies, like tinier brides that want to wear a giant ball gown. Oh, don't wear that. It will swallow you whole. Shut the fuck up.
Well, first of all, you have to find the right ball gown for you.
But not even that. But
and ball gowns are trending right now. So if you want to
tell her she can fucking do whatever she wants. It goes both ways here. We're not just talking about like plus size or bigger
it's for
bodies.
Anybody. It doesn't matter. Because we've had many girls come in here saying, oh my God, I can't wear that, like you said.
Yeah, like this shouldn't have to be, but it is. And now we have to talk about it.
It shouldn't have to be. It shouldn't have to be.
In lieu, everybody go fuck yourselves.
In lieu.
Not in lieu.
I think that's it, isn't it? In lieu of?
No.
Oh, no, that's the other.
In conclusion.
In conclusion.
Stop being an insta-twat. I can't even look at those comments anymore when you post something. I'm not, because I get very upset.
So the people that say flattering are the insta-twat of the week. Okay.
But then they're going to come back and be like, but we're only trying to be... No, you're not trying to be. Like, nothing... It's like... It's kind of like a backhanded... It's like a backhanded comment. It's like telling a plus size, oh, you have such a pretty face. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, like, no one said that didn't have a fucking pretty face. Like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean...
Anyway.
So, okay, you want to hear a really funny story?
Yeah.
Okay, so the other day...
I do.
Of course you do. Okay, so the other day, this is not bridal related at all.
Okay, we love
but it kind of has to do with, like, what?
Good, I love it.
Okay, so we're in the drive-thru. The other night, where'd we go, Gianna? Ulta? Yes. We were, like, after
Ulta has
work.
a drive-thru?
No, the other night we went to Ulta. We went to Best Buy because my AirPods, which should be my tire this week, but that's... Whoa!
I can't... My mouth hurts, so I can't really, like, come out of my mouth. I have to, like, go...
I'm fairly certain that my soul just left my body.
I got my wisdom tooth pulled, so it hurts fine, but it's a little sore, so when I sneeze, I have to let it out that way, because I can't go... Because then it hurts, so I have to, like, go that way.
You're literally scared.
I'm fairly certain... What do you want, Charles Dickens character? I'm fairly certain... Shut the fuck up. Go ahead. You went the drive-thru.
I can't. My heart is beating a mile a minute. You scared the bejesus out of me.
What do you think was happening?
I don't know. You were like, ah! Why do you sneeze like that?
I don't sneeze like that. My wisdom tooth is still a little sore. The area where they pulled my tooth out. So when I sneeze, it's all connected. So I have to, like, go through... All right, you were... Okay, go ahead. Ulta, Best Buy.
Okay. I'm crying. Look, tears. Literally. Okay. Let me try to get through this now because now I can't see. So we go to Ulta and Best Buy because my AirPods broke again. This is like my friggin' 4th pair in like 2 years.
This bitch has always got her AirPods in, always.
Always. That's why. I just like wear them down. If anyone has a trick to fixing them, I'd love to hear it. And don't tell me about the Apple Podcare, AirPod, whatever the hell. It's stupid. I might as well just buy a new pair. So, by the way, also too, they're on sale at Best Buy right now for $169. So if anyone needs AirPods, 2nd generation.
Best Buy, our new, they're actually a new sponsor. Panera,
well, Panera was last
Bread,
week.
Salad, Oakdale Diner, and now it is Best Buy.
We love you, Best Buy.
Yes.
So, okay. So on the way home, it was getting late and the kids were like, oh, let's stop at McDonald's. I'm like, okay, we're not going to DoorDash it because we're literally on the road. Literally. So I'm like, we'll go through the drive-thru. Gianna placed the order on the app.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get in the drive-thru. What were we talking about? I don't know. Trash. So we were talking about
literal garbage or like just trash?
like trash talking.
Oh.
And then I was like, I don't even remember about what. And I look over and there's like a camera, like, because we were sitting at the pay window for like an hour, it felt like.
Yeah.
Like waiting for the food. They must like run out of fries or some shit. So we're sitting there and the camera is like literally right like in my face. And I'm like, Gianna.
Did you take a picture of it, Gianna?
She did take a, didn't you?
Oh my God, send it to me right now.
So Gianna takes a picture and because I'm like, you have to take a picture for this for Cassidy. We have to talk about it on the podcast. Because I go, do you think that they're like, does that camera have sound? Like, are they in there being like, look at these
assholes.
Bitches.
Wait, send it to me right now. Were you talking shit about them?
No, thank God. But I was like, I've never even realized.
Did she send it to me?
Listen, there are cameras everywhere. Everything that you say. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Show the people.
That's like invasive.
It's like right in my car. Like I was like, oh, hello.
Yeah. Like
there's cameras everywhere. Like you ain't getting away with shit.
No, you're not. And
I'm like, I'm wondering if it has sound. I feel like it does.
You know what the weird thing is? It's always insane to me, people that like try to like break into a home because they are going to have a Ring camera.
And I feel like everyone has a Ring.
I was watching News 12 this morning and
wait,
this man
was trying to break the doorbell
he's looking in the camera with his knife. He's like, hey, full face, like, hi, like, we know what color you're, we know everything about you. Like, are you stupid? I saw that.
It was kind of creepy.
Are you dumb? Wait, the biggest fear that I have, so my Ring camera is sensitive, and like we live right off Main Street, literally, like the bar is right behind my house, so we get a lot of traffic, a lot of walking traffic or whatever, and the Ring camera like tends to go off. I'll never forget it. I wake up at least 3 times a night. I'm just that kind of bitch. Like I'm always up. I'm going to get a drink of water. Yeah. I'm drinking my water. I'm going to the bathroom. So I'll see a notification like detects a person at your front door. And sometimes it's nothing. So, like it could be the Amazon because Amazon comes at like weird times.
They do. They're like 4 a.m., 2:30.
It was like a Saturday night, and I get up to go to the bathroom, and it's like we detected someone at your door. It's 3 a.m., and I look at the Ring camera, and my biggest fear is like I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see the people with like the purge fucking staring back at me. Keep in mind, my backyard is a bar. So I'm like, all right, it's only a matter of time. I see this girl, like, and like, you know, the Ring camera makes you look fucking horrifying unless it's at nighttime.
Yes, it is. Because it's like,
straight, very, like pin straight hair.
Like the girl from The Ring.
And she's just like looking in the camera and like going like this and like looking, and my door has like a little thing, like looking atop. And this was me in bed. I was like, I was like, what? I'm like, someone's at the door. And it was a notification for an hour ago, and I showed him. He's like, Cass, they're clearly, because there was a man behind her. Uh-huh. He's like, they were clearly fucking drunk. And like, they didn't realize what was going on. But that is my biggest.
Wait, they were in your backyard though?
No, they were at my front door, looking in my front door. Didn't even ring the bell.
But that's so kind of weird.
I know, it's weird, but like, my house is, it's, What?
That would be Paul's reaction. Oh, they're drunk. I know. Hello.
Meanwhile, I'm like, get Scarlett, bring her in bed with us.
Why are there men that are like this? Like, please, I need you. I don't want you to panic. I want you to be like, I'm going to get my weapon. Like, what is happening?
I have a bat in my hand. I'm ready to throw
You're like,
down.
my machete's under the bed.
Oh, it's all right. They're just drunk. Back to fucking sleep.
Yes, that would be Paul. I could literally be like, babe, there's somebody unlocking the door, and he'd be like, all right, go let them in, make them popcorn. Like,
there's a man walking upstairs to our room right now. Like, all right, well,
Go invite him.
I gotta go to the bathroom quick.
Ask him if he's cold, if he needs a blanket.
No, I don't know. Men are just so fucking dumb.
No, but not all men are like that. Because my dad was always like, I'll get up and check.
Yes.
But Paul is so, like, Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't get
he's
it
like,
either.
there's certain things that he's like an alarmist, and then there's other things I'm like, this you're not freaking worried about?
Right. Does that
He's
ever
like, the
happen?
dogs aren't barking. I'm like,
No, I know. Like, what the fuck?
I think my dogs, Zeppelin and Maverick, would rip somebody apart. I'm not kidding. And they're doodles.
But they should. Like,
When that doorbell rings, I have to start,
Yes.
Gianna, we have to start taking video, saving the Ring camera video.
That's old dogs.
No, girl. My dogs lose their shit. We need to take video of the door dashers.
Oh.
These people must jump like 800 feet in the air.
Is
These
it bad?
dogs come out and they're like, roar, roar, roar. Like
They go to the front door and
they
they're like,
go
"What's
to the
up,
front
motherfucker?"
door. Zeppelin jumps so high that his whole body is like this. He's like, oh.
What's the big ass dog?
The black and white one.
Oh, what's his name?
Zeppelin.
It's a big ass dog. It's a horse.
He's literally a horse.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. Literally. Yeah, he's big, and now Maverick is a Burmese and a
No idea
What
what
is
that
he?
fucking means.
he's like a Burmese poodle. I don't freaking know. A Bernedoodle? That's what he is, a Bernedoodle.
You know how
and
I say
he's getting big too. And he has like creepy Muppet eyes. I know you're not a dog lover, but these dogs, when the bell rings...
Not a dog lover, not an animal lover.
Video of a DoorDasher getting scared.
Stop it.
Oh my God, let's see.
Show it.
The funniest one, but it's the only one I have.
I'm going to make a freaking...
You text it to me?
Yeah.
I'm going to make... And
Put
if
the sound on.
Hold on.
Gianna, send it to my phone because I can plug it into the video. I don't know how
Where
we got
is
on this
it?
subject, but I'm like dying because they're like, the dogs are so nuts.
I didn't get... Oh, here.
Oh, because
Oh,
the
here
Ring
it is.
cameras.
Hold on, I gotta watch this to get the reaction. Here he comes, up the stairs to the Ritz.
Put the sound on.
It's on.
Oh.
This motherfucker.
You can hear them on the thing.
Wait. My favorite... He's like, jumped! Man, that's fucking scary.
But by the way, that's 4 dogs, and one is like 6 pounds, and she's the loudest of them all. You can hear her. She's like, "Let me at him! Let me at him!" Meanwhile, I'm like, "What are you gonna do?"
Aurora's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, this little baby thing.
Yeah,
You know
and
how I
the
feel
other
about
two are right
animals.
behind her, and then Rocco is just... Zeppelin and Maverick have very aggressive barks. Rocco's very
Yeah.
like
Because when you see them, they're
deep-
not scary, like, looking dogs.
they're not scary looking dogs,
The
but
dog
I'm
people are
telling
gonna
you,
come to
I
me.
honestly believe if someone walked in my house, Zeppelin and Maverick would like,
I mean,
would
I'm
not
sure
be a
they
good
would.
situation.
You know, it's funny we're talking about this. So I'm not an animal person. I don't
We
wish
know.
anything bad about them, but I don't know. You know what? Anything that doesn't know how to wipe its own ass, I really don't want anything to do with. I know everyone's like, what about babies? Well, those bitches will know how to fucking wipe their own ass one day. So I'm just not really a dog person. During one of my 3 a.m. scrolls when I'm done peeing, I was Facebook has the craziest reels. Like, I don't know what
love
my
them.
algorithm is, but like some of
Yeah.
that shit, I'm like, I have to hide this. This is very triggering.
Yes. Like,
There
they're
was-
almost like frightening.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a dad. He lives in Tennessee. He has 2 little girls, and he had a pack, 5 dogs, like Dobermans.
I just
pit
saw
bulls.
this. They were in the driveway.
They were in
and
the
he walked to end
driveway,
of the
and
driveway.
those fucking dogs, like they were born and trained to
Yes.
protect those little girls.
Yeah.
Right? Great.
I saw them walk down the driveway. I'll try to plug it in.
Fascinating. And like the dad, there was a video, and the dad got up and like walked to the 2 neighbors that came over, shook their hands, probably talking
Yes.
shit. His little girl followed them, like the dogs literally got up.
As soon as the little girl started walking, the dogs
walked
got up and walked with
towards-
her.
With her.
Yeah.
And when they realized it was safe.
Yeah.
And they sat back. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Which is like great and all, but there's still, and people are going to come at me with the dog thing, but there's still something in the back of my mind. Like, there's still animals. Like, I just don't.
Yes.
I would, God forbid one day, you don't know. Like, I've heard stories before where like
My dog
family
bit
dogs, like they're still wild animals. Like,
They are animals. When the kids were little, especially, and we had an incident where our dog bit Sydney.
Yeah. Which one?
The Akita.
Oh.
So it
What
wasn't
is Akita? Is that a kind of dog or is that the name?
Akita, not Akita. Our Akita.
What is Akita?
It's an Akita is a breed of dog. It was years ago, so he was like 5 years old.
I thought that was the name of it. It's like an American Gladiator female name. I have no idea.
An Akita is the type of dog it was. And this was our family dog, and the dog was amazing. And it used to let the kids ride her like a horse.
Right.
But she was face first into a bucket of cream cheese that she got out of the garbage somehow.
That was me last Saturday after I went out
Sydney
with my
went and pet her, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Listen. And I remember the police officer that night being like, listen, if this dog wanted to, he could have like ripped off her face.
Horrifying.
But she snapped and she probably got nervous. Sid went up to her, pet her in the dark. I don't know. She was like 4 years old. I don't know why she walked down the stairs. We still don't. I mean, she was a baby.
You don't know. And I don't care how well trained these dogs are. I just don't. There's something about it.
100% because this dog was all about our family.
Right. Of course.
So,
I had a big fear of dogs when I was little because I remember specifically walking with my dad and my brother in Queens. That's where we used to live. We were walking down the block, and we were little, and my dad was holding each of our hands because we're only 11 months apart. And I saw a big giant, run across the street. I remember my dad picking me and my brother up.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm like, I ain't fucking with these fucking
Listen,
things.
it only takes like 1 or 2 times.
I'm not into
One
it.
time usually for someone to be like, I'm happy that Sid is like fine with animals.
Yeah, no,
like,
I'm not
thankfully.
into it. And you know what like really bothers me?
What?
And I'm gonna get shit for this. It doesn't bother me. Like I get it.
Just
they're
say
part of the family, but like I am so over.
Yeah.
Animals everywhere at weddings, like the signature drink signs,
Oh.
the fat heads. Like listen, I know they're part of your family, but like I just
people love their pets.
I know they do, and I do want them to be, but I just can't.
But the thing is, like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I have very conflicting thoughts about that. Because I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, does anyone understand the scope of like your love for your animal that they have? Like, I think it's cute if you have like your dog be like the little ring bearer. Like, that's cute. It's cute. And then the dog doesn't stay for the whole thing. But I'm always like, like when you have actual things at your wedding that represent the animal, does anybody else understand that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I will say there was my sister's dog Francis just passed away, and I was devastated. I was like, how can that wasn't even mine. It was like he would come over every day. Scarlett would like ride him like a horse, and there were times where I'm like, is he gonna like he'll be fine? And they're like, no, he's gonna be totally fine. But like I'm just like, okay. There's a company, Love and Leashes, Emily and Tracy, amazing, and it's a company that comes and they sit your dog. They bring them to the wedding. They're there with treats so they can take pictures of them, and then they'll leave because most of the time, I think it's a state. It's a law
not
in
really
New York,
a place for.
Well, it's a law in New York State that animals can't be around like food.
Yes.
So a lot of venues
Unless
will
it's
let
like a
them
service
come.
dog.
Yeah, they'll let them come on the outside or let them come in
Yes.
for a little bit, but they have to leave like during the start of cocktail hour when there's food being
that makes
served.
sense.
100% it makes sense.
I mean, the boat salad.
The Doberman salad that I had on your fucking yacht.
Wasn't my Doberman.
Anyway. I got my eyebrows powder browed. They're healing and they're starting to fade a little
look
bit.
Fabulous.
But that's because they're scabbing and I put this yellow cream on it. That's why it looks a little bit yellow. But next week they'll be like dark and more like voluptuous. So I got them powder browed. My friend Jackie, Premier Brow, amazing.
Yeah, I remember you said
they
don't look yellow to me.
Well, because I have makeup on today, but yesterday I just had the ointment on and I looked like my face was fucking yellow. I'm like, no. And me and Jackie, I was laying there and she was like doing my eyebrows and I'm like, Jackie, I remember back in the day, and I did a story about this. It got me to thinking, back in the day when I used to get my fucking nails done, I used to pay $5 to go lay down on some crusty ass bench in the back of the nail salon. And they used to go into this wax bowl with a popsicle stick. Like, this wax has been there forever. It's touched multiple people's body parts.
Yuck.
And wax my eyebrows. I wanted them like Christina Aguilera, genie in a bottle, paper fucking thin, no eyebrow.
I never wanted that.
Less is
But I know
the
that
best.
was a thing.
I wouldn't, and now I'm going and I'm getting my eyebrows tattooed on and getting a fresh in like every year. It's crazy. So what are some beauty trends that you did back in the day that you would never fucking do? Mine is $5 waxing at the nail salon. Jackie, you know what Jackie said? And brilliant. Remember the, like, I don't know what brand it was, but the foundation, the mousse foundation that you would, and you have to like rub it in with like your hand.
I did not use that one. But don't forget too, we're 10 years.
Right. So what was some shit
like,
that
I
you
don't
did
even
back
know.
in the day?
I don't know.
Don't fucking tell me nothing, bitch.
I didn't say nothing. So I used to do black eyeliner and then black eyeliner like on the bottom, which I know some people still do that. Yeah, but don't look for it. As I'm getting older, I'm noticing less makeup is a little bit better than more makeup. So I still do my eyeliner, you can see.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I do
like
like
nice wing.
It's very tiny. Like I don't do anything crazy. Yeah. But right now, you know what I'm really big on right now?
What?
Which I'm actually loving, and I hate foundation.
What?
The MAC, the Illuminator, the skin tint, amazing.
You have to send that to me.
I have to say, I've used 2 different ones. I used to have the Tula one, which is nice, but the MAC one, I have the illuminating one, and it makes my skin look good. Your skin always looks glowy. Good. I don't have any highlighter on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I always do a highlighter.
And this was another thing. I just learned how to put this stuff on too. Like you don't put it on like regular foundation. You just take the brush and like pull it. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm an excessive person.
No, you put it on, but then you don't like, what is it? Stipple it in. Like you don't.
I get it. Yeah. Like
you don't do that. You like, I don't know. But I'm like trying to think. Like
I had a million. I used to put my makeup on and in the dark.
Oh.
In my bed. I used to bring my shitty ass makeup bed in my bed and put my makeup on because I was too tired to go to bed.
If I showed you pictures of me in high school, you'd be like, I don't see a lot of like. I did makeup, but it was mostly just like an eyeliner and a mascara, and that was it.
My generation used to do the white.
Oh, we did that, but like inside.
No, the under. People still do that. The white under. What is that fucking waterline?
But that left for a little bit.
It's like the white or blue, blue mascara.
I hated blue mascara.
What the fuck was that about? I used to put my foundation on with my fingers. And my friend Steph fucking still does that. I'm calling you out, bitch. If you're watching this, you fucking do that, bitch.
I feel like a lot of people still do that.
Eyeshadow with your fingers.
Well, because who had brushes?
Right.
I had no brushes.
Now there's like a $60 brush for everything.
We were using
the brush for your lower cheekbone.
Yeah, exactly.
Go fuck yourself.
You had the brush that came in the little whatever you bought. So if the eyeshadow, it was that brush.
Which did nothing. Which did absolutely nothing.
What was like?
Obviously, I used to tan every fucking day of my life, you know?
And then finally you were just like...
Yeah. Did you ever have thin eyebrows? That was a thing.
Never. Nope.
Never on trend?
No, because my grandmother when I was a kid goes, Corinne, I'm going to tell you 2 things. Shh. 1, always put cream on your neck. Don't forget your neck. Number 2, don't touch your eyebrows.
But I feel
look, my eyebrows hideous. Like honestly, just tell me.
No, you have beautiful eyebrows.
I don't do
They're
anything.
Fine. Yeah, that's insane to me.
So I pencil them in a little bit.
I gotta bring a picture of myself up.
Wait, no, seriously. Like if people out there, if you're like your eyebrows are disgusting, please tell me. So I do like to go and get them threaded.
It's the twats. Please come at us.
Please come at us. I do like to go get threaded. But that one time, I told you that one time I went to the mall in Bayshore to get threaded, where I always go. I walked in. This woman could have taken me out back and beat the shit out of me. And it would have felt fucking better than what she did to my eyebrows.
Let me fucking tell you. I got my eyebrows threaded one time.
Horrible.
And I remember, and like, listen, I've given birth.
But
like,
no, I was going. And I never had an issue. The one time I went to this woman, I left and my face was I was like...
That's when they put it in their mouth, right?
Like basically crying. They put it in their mouth?
Whenever I got my eyebrows threaded,
have you met me?
It wouldn't touch me, but like they had, and like I was like, "Is that not right?"
No, she has it in her.
Oh no! So then I went somewhere.
It's not, and then they tell you to like hold, like you're like hold your eyebrow up, and I'm like, how? Meanwhile, I'm sitting like this, and she's like, and I'm like, okay, because I don't remember like how to do it.
I want to find a picture of myself.
Like I'm kind of like a moron like that. I don't have like a
We know. Hold on, let me find. I gotta find a picture of my thin ass eyebrows because like that back in the day.
Gianna, do you have any pictures of me? Go onto the Facebook and go into the.
Do you know that when I was younger, I said to my mom, like I couldn't obviously. I'm like, Mom, I want to go and get my eyebrows waxed. And my mom said no. So you know what I fucking did? I went upstairs and I took a big razor and I took them to my eyebrows. And I remember walking outside after she told me no. And the neighbor looked at me and looked at my mom. And then my mom said, okay, I'll take you next week to get them done when they grow back in. I'm like, bitch, yes, that's what happened. See? I also wanted to get my hair highlighted when I was little. And she told me no. So I poured hydrogen peroxide in my fucking hair and it turned orange.
What do you like? I don't know. I don't even know.
Me?
Let me see. That's me from 2009. Gianna's showing you.
Oh my God, you look like Gianna. Show them.
Come here, Gianna.
Show them right now.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting it. Can you see? Wait.
I mean, you look beautiful.
That was when, like, oh, you're getting text messages. You're getting a warning.
Shame.
Oh, it's she, and she's getting a warning. You haven't purchased from us in a while, Gianna. What's happening?
Gianna.
You wanted cheap clothes?
You don't do that anymore, right?
Man. She's like, man.
Anyway, so that was like the crazy beauty trends I used to do. Shit that I will never do again. Blue mascara.
Ours was like, I feel like mine, I don't know. I mean, maybe my friends can attest to something else. But like, I feel like my makeup was pretty basic. Like, I just, like, I did the eyeliner. Right. I wasn't really into like a lot of shadows. Like, I did some lip gloss, lipstick, like something, nothing crazy. Yeah, I wasn't really into
the lip smackers frosting lipstick. The vanilla cake
No, because
frosting.
that's, oh yeah. By the time you're 18, I'm already 28. Wow. And having a baby.
Old ass hoe.
Yeah, when you graduated high school, I literally had Gianna.
I was in the tanning salon smoking my cigarettes, and you were a mom.
Smoking my cigarettes.
And now here we are.
I was a mom and smoking my cigarettes.
You were a mom and smoking your cigarettes?
When I had Gianna, I stopped smoking.
Yeah.
When I got pregnant with Gianna, I stopped smoking.
I stopped smoking.
And then after I had Gianna, I think I stayed smoke-free for like 6 months.
And then the stress of motherhood just took
All
over.
our friends smoked, and I was like, I gotta have a cigarette.
That was also a thing back in the day.
Huge.
No one really,
Everybody
now it's
smoked.
like vaping, and I feel like vaping is like
when I pee, whenever I see pee.
Wait, what? Whenever you see a pee-pee?
No.
Is this like a...
Shut up.
Jenna, she's usually...
Whenever I see people smoking, I'm like, do they
People
know?
do that.
I go, does anyone know that it's 2025? Who the fuck smokes anymore?
I'll be in the car with Scar, and the window will be down, be nice day, and I smoke. I'm like, oh my God, who
smokes?
does that these days?
Who smokes anymore? But there are
like,
people
grow
that
up and
smoke.
vape. Vape is just as
No,
bad for you.
that's gross.
Disgusting.
I vaped.
We had a smoking
minute.
corner at high school.
Everyone has a smoking corner. It was like the
I used to
handball
just-
courts.
And I remember, like, the bad girls used to smoke in the bathroom.
No, I was like socially as like a
Yes.
senior smoker, but then I didn't really start smoking like
College.
buying my own packs until I was like 20 years old.
No, same here. I was bad. It was disgusting. I can't believe I did that to myself. It was so awful. And now I look back on it as a mom. Like, my mom must have been so heartbroken when I used to walk in the house and smell like cigarettes.
Paul has like the worst picture of me smoking.
Smoking cigarettes.
I'm
Let me see
like
it.
hungover, standing outside our apartment in Oakdale.
Yeah.
And I'm like sunglasses on. I'm basically like this, and I'm like,
Oh my God, so trashy.
so trashy.
What was your favorite brand?
Marlboros?
I was Marlboro Menthol, the green one.
Yeah, I smoked the gold.
What were the ones that you had to snap the end up and then it's like a little treat?
I don't know, but I was really big on clove cigarettes. Did you ever smoke a clove?
No.
Oh my God, I used to love those. I used to feel like so cool. I'd be like,
All the bad kids
And they
smoke
smelled so
Newports,
good.
like the bad
my
bad
sister
kids.
smoked Newports.
Yeah, I could see Danielle smoking them, ripping a fucking Newport. But all like the smokers, like the hardcore smokers that like didn't
Or like
Parliament
Marlboro
Lights,
Reds.
or Parliament Light, which is like, wow, you're really like smoking. You really enjoy it.
I feel like Parliament Lights was like the chick cigarette.
Or that's like the cigarettes you steal from your like dad's dresser
The
drawer.
Parliament Lights had like a little hole in the top, remember?
No, I don't.
Like if you
Yes.
had the cigarette in your hand, it had like a dip in the, I don't know what the hell. Now I'm like, fuck, should we go get a cigarette?
I'm feeding it. I went out with my girlfriends last Friday, and me and my friend Lisa.
Wait, did you smoke a cigarette?
No, me and my friend.
Oh.
Because I had my wisdom. I said to my friend Lisa, I'm like, I would fucking smoke a cigarette tonight, but my wisdom tooth.
I can't do
dry
it.
socket. I remember I took a drag of a cigarette at my bachelorette party, and I was like,
Yeah, I smoked half a cigarette at my dad's wake.
I don't know how I could
with
do it.
a lot of my family members, like, because it was just like we were like, let's have a cigarette.
Yeah.
And my dad was a smoker back in the day, not now.
Yeah.
Not when he passed, but like I smoked like half of it, and I looked at Paul and I go, I'm gonna throw up.
And then you get like lightheaded now.
I was
wow.
like, this is disgusting. How did I do this for years?
Sometimes
decades.
I know it's like so bad. And like Surgeon General's warning, we really like you should not be smoking a cigarette. But you know that Ben
or
Affleck
vaping.
meme?
I think vaping's lame.
The Ben
Sorry.
Affleck meme when he's like this, like with the cigarette in his hand, like that was like to my friend Lisa. I'm like, I need to fucking like let's just go have a fucking cigarette.
Yeah. Because sometimes, but I don't get a craving for the actual cigarette.
Yeah.
it's the motion of holding like the whole. It's so weird. What is
Sometimes
disgusting
I'll
topic?
realize
Who
I'm
brought
like,
this up?
I don't know. I'm done. Sick and tired. We are trash. We are disgusting. Don't fucking smoke.
Don't follow in
It's
our
fucking gross.
footsteps.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth because I feel that disgusting. I'm done. My Thicc is my first wedding of the season is this Friday, Seacliff Manor, Larissa and Gary. I'm super excited about it.
Oh my God.
She's freaking out about the weather, but
And
I told
so
her,
it
I'm like,
begins.
so it begins. I was watching the weather. It's going to be fine. Rich Hoffman
be
said this
fine.
morning it's going to be beautiful.
Rich Hoffman.
I'm excited. We have a lot of time baked into the day, and it's going to be great. My tired is when people don't let me finish a fucking sentence. I just had to do my confirmations. I just had like a weird phone call conversation. Why'd you look at her? Do I not let you finish your sentence?
What?
When I said my tired is making when I don't.
I
let
was
people
gonna-
finish a
I was
sentence.
gonna- I
And
was gonna finish your
You looked at
sentence.
Gianna.
I was going to cut you off as a joke. That's why I looked at Gianna and I was like,
But I was calling to, I'm not going to mention names, but I was calling to confirm. And like, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. And I consider, like, I know logistics. Like, that's why people hire me.
you are.
And the woman, I
logistics.
am logistics. And the woman on the phone was like, we just like to be very precise because, you know, I'm like, you heard me. I was like, I know. I'm like, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I completely feel the same way. Like, you're the most important.
Yeah. Do you
I feel like she was talking to me like I don't know how and like I'm like I don't understand.
Well, here, to be fair, just to play devil's advocate, seriously.
Yeah.
Some people have a really hard time relinquishing control. But if that's the case, perhaps a coordinator is not the way to go.
No, I get it. No, this was a vendor and I get it, but like,
Oh, wait,
yes.
what?
This is a vendor that I was calling to confirm and I get it. There are coordinators out there that I've been told multiple times by transportation
this
vendors
was your
that I am the
ride.
best coordinator because I get it. Like, I get fucking logistics. I do. I get it. There are some people out there that are coordinators that charge $400 for their services and they were a bride themselves and they feel like they can fucking do what I do and then they really don't understand or can wrap their head around a wedding day, which is fine.
This, by the way, makes so much more sense now. Because
Right.
I thought the whole time that you were talking about a bride.
And I know,
It's
and
not
I
a
think
bride.
and I think I've worked with this person before, and I don't. That's weird. And they were in affiliation with somebody, so I called up. I was like, hey, I'm like, do they know? Like, I work. Like, I don't know. It's just like I just like it just got to, the way I was spoken to was like really weird to me, and it's like my first I know what I'm doing here. I know the deal.
Yes.
Oh, make sure you call me back because we need to make this sure. This is. I'm like, I know. Like, trust me.
Right.
Like, what do you think I'm
We,
gonna
we
do?
get we get that in here too. When like people come in like that or like bridesmaids.
Yes.
I
deal
understand.
with that all the
I
time.
get that you've just gotten married. I understand that.
Don't.
But
Yes.
you're coming into a store just because you got married and went
Right.
bridal dress shopping doesn't make you a stylist.
I had my bride this Friday. She's like,
So
well, they're saying this is
I just think
early
it's
and
a
this is that.
relinquish of control.
When this one got married, I'm not gonna give a fuck when that person got married. It's your fucking wedding day.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is her day. Let her have it.
Like, fuck off. Anyway, so that's my Thicc and tired bitch. What's yours?
So my Thicc is that I'm not going to say all the details, but my Thicc is that I'm pretty positive that Sydney picked a college.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is she going away?
She's leaving. Yeah, she'll be leaving in the end of the summer.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Where?
I'm not going to say. I'll tell you after. But I don't want to say on the podcast yet because I want, like, we're like 99% sure that that's what she's doing.
Are you okay, Joanna, about this?
So, Gianna goes,
Who's
oh, yeah,
gonna
I'm fine.
babysit Scarlett during my dream dress project interviews?
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
We need another fucking
We'll
kid.
figure it
How
out.
old's Sam?
She's going to be 17 in November.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay,
So,
that's beautiful. Congratulations. What
Yeah, so that's like a big thing. I am sad because like Sid's very she's like the noise in the house, right, Gianna?
It's gonna be so quiet.
It's gonna be so quiet without Sid.
Gianna's light is sticking up right now. She's great. She's like, see you later, bitch.
She's like, Mom, can I have a martini and
Yeah.
a stogie?
yeah, what's Stogie? That's what they call them. Can I get a stogie?
Can I get a stogie?
Anyway, fuck smoking. I don't know why we're talking about this. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Next.
So anyway, and then my tired is freaking technology.
Oh yeah, you're.
I'm
obsessed with
so
that shit.
over this shit.
Every time, all right, let's give everyone a rundown of what happens with
Yeah.
the Thicc and Tired podcast. So it's Tuesdays. We film on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Scarlett has school. I pick Scarlett up at 11:30. My babysitter comes at 11:45 because she can only get there at 11:45. Then I mosey my ass out in here, right? I get here around 12:15. I sit down at the table and Corinne brings her laptop up. She tries to get it going. This week, I sounded like fucking Theodore from the Chipmunks. For some reason, my microphone.
no reason at all.
And like Corinne knows, like although I'm a very extroverted person, I have a a battery, okay?
She is. She's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yes.
Except she runs out of energy.
Except I don't keep fucking going.
Yeah,
There's
she
a
doesn't have a
time,
drum that keeps
like,
going.
you will know when I am ready. And I am also, Scarlett's like that too. When that bitch is done, she's done. She'll hit the wall and she'll be like, fuck off, I'm time to leave. So we'll be chatting, and all of a sudden, like, Corinne's like, it's happening. And I'm like...
Because we've actually been filming with, like, other people.
Yeah.
And people have been like, okay, Cassidy, can we just get... And I'm like, she's done. Like,
100%.
I can tell you she's starting to tap out.
Yes.
So I can see her whole face, but I've also known you for a very long time.
Yes.
So I already know, like, what's happening.
She knows my cues.
I
She's
know
like
her
my
cues.
mom. I'm
yeah,
her
I'm
toddler.
like, I'm all about it. Like, I get it.
She was even trying to get the microphone. She was like, oh God, we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up. Cassidy, stay wired. Because I was in a very silly
I was
mood
like,
when
oh
I
good,
come
she's
in
got
here.
her Celsius over
Yeah.
there.
Like, I was in a very silly mood when I came in here. Like, it's me, which
And I was
is
kind
me.
of grumpy.
Yeah, you're a bitch. But then, like, you know.
I'm
Anyway.
not a bitch. Don't tell people
Anyway,
that.
so fuck this technology.
Yeah, so like, yeah, it was a little crazy today with the technology, but it's so funny because there's no rhyme or reason
There's no
to
rhyme
it.
or reason.
Like even website things. I'm like,
don't know.
why?
no
Is there
fucking
like
idea.
a glitch in the matrix? What is
Trash.
going on?
But we also want you guys to tell us what you're thinking tires
Yeah, can
are.
someone please fucking talk to us? What is happening? Are you not enjoying it? We don't really care. We're gonna talk to you anyway. But
We don't give a fuck what you think.
we don't care. But send us your comments.
Send us
Go
your
to
thinking
our-
tired.
I want to know who's watching on YouTube.
Yes. If
Because
you're-
we're getting a lot of views and it's funny.
What?
What?
Follow the
Oh, follow the
yes.
TikTok.
So we have our own Thicc and Tired TikTok now.
Yes.
So you need to go and follow us on there. Because it's not bridal related per se. So the podcast needs its own page.
Here's how we structure our
Here's
podcast.
how we structure
Here's
the
how we structure our podcast.
podcast.
Of course, we're going to talk about bridal, body positivity, and all that stuff.
Yes.
But also, like, we want to keep it towards the end. We'll start going off on a tangent about like other fucking things, like funny shit or things that we're thinking about or whatever. You know, we'll talk about relevant bridal news, bridal trends, wedding dress shit. But then, like, we're going to talk about like funny shit, like today or whatever. How I used to tan in the tanning salon, whatever. Tell us what you want to talk about.
Yeah. Like, what is it that you're looking... Like,
What kind
what
of
is
cigarettes
it,
did you smoke?
What? What's your stogie of choice? Which do you
What is
prefer?
your
Do you
stogie?
prefer a menthol or do you prefer...
Menthol for the trashy.
I don't think there's probably smokers that follow us.
Absolutely not. They're all fucking like Gianna's age. They all vape now. They all vape like
I'm telling you, I'm
birthday
not a
cake
vapor. I did it
fucking
for
vape.
2 weeks when I wanted to quit smoking. I switched to vape, and I go 2 weeks in. I go, this is way too much work. I'm never doing
No,
this
I'm
again.
never. Vaping is just as bad as cigarette smoke. If Scarlett
I'm
ever came home
not.
smelling like cigarette, I would rip her fucking hair out of her head.
What, Gianna, who came home one day and I said you smell like cigarettes? Have you been smoking?
Ja, have you ever had a cigarette before?
I always smell well.
Yes.
Off topic.
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
Menopause. I always smell cigarettes. It's horrendous.
Do you know that sometimes I like a very faint smell of it, only because my grandpa used to smoke, and I used to come at because like back in the day, people used to smoke indoors.
I don't like it.
I don't know. Sometimes it just reminds me of my grandpa, and it's really like, but that like I need just like a quick whiff of it. I can't sit in a crowd of smoke.
It's like in my nose. And I was reading all this stuff and like all the symptoms of things that you get from the perimenopause. Like I get it. I'm going through it. I'm like I'm in the fucking heart of it.
You're in the thick of the
I'm in the thick of it. And I'm like, it's not all the time. It's like a random, like I'll smell it for like a couple days and then it'll just go away. Like right now I don't smell it. No. I was smelling.
Okay, well, anyway, everyone, I hope you all have a great week. Let us know.
Yeah.
Follow us on TikTok. Let us know what you wanted us to talk about.
Yeah.
And until next week,
See you next Tuesday.